Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So, I got a box in the mail the other day from Joshua France. You guys ask, what's so interesting about that? You probably get stuff from him all the time, and I do. I just send him out a bunch of cash every month, and he just sends me a bunch of product. Works out well. In any event, I was one of the original product testers. I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I was one of the original product testers for the accu saber tip. That's an accu saber tip right there. That one's specifically a 16 millimeter. Well, he redesigned the AccuSaber quite a bit as to where it's got a barrel lug, so the tip can be interchanged between 16 millimeter and 17/32. That's great. But if you notice, this one's a lot shinier than that one. There's a reason being that one's printed out of resin. Now, Joshua, being the man that he is, he improved upon the design. He told me to take it and test it. No problem. Since I tested the first versions of them, I have no problem testing this one. So the way I tested it is I got my son's C4 out and I removed the AccuSaber tip that was on it. Okay. I fired 15 shots over my chronograph with no score on this blaster. I was hitting about 270 FPS, pretty consistent over the 15 shots. Then I slid the previous version AccuSaber on. I lost a couple FPS. You say, well, that's normal. That's pretty normal for something like that. You'll lose FPS, but you'll gain accuracy. You're absolutely right. It dropped all the way down to about 260, which isn't too bad. So then, and that was after 15 shots. So now we've gone through 2 magazines so far. So I loaded up a third magazine and I installed this guy here. I don't know how he did it. I don't care. Okay? I still had the same amount of accuracy. However, my FPS stayed pretty consistent at 270. It actually went above several times. I was getting shots of about 275 to 280. And to make sure it wasn't an error, I loaded another mag and ran another mag through it. It was not an error. I don't know how he did it. I don't know. But this thing, it either you don't lose FPS and you gain a little bit. That's impressive. And it's still very accurate. It is accurate as the original version I tested. So I'm going to say this. These new resin tips are coming out. They'll be out very soon. This is just one of the prototypes. That's why it's gray. He's going to be making the orange saber tips. They'll be coming out very soon. When they come out, you guys need to buy one. Test it out. You'll get the same results that I got. Depending on the blaster, of course. I will tell you, AccuSaber tips, they do like shorter barrels. So if you plan on putting it on like a Worker Swift with a 550 millimeter barrel, that's a little too long. But like a C4 Caliburn or something like that, or a Talon Claw, they're perfect. And you won't lose FPS. If anything, you'll gain it. So you've gained accuracy and you've not lost FPS and or gained a little bit of FPS. That's a pretty heck of a good deal in my opinion. I'll put a buy link in the description below. If I cannot find a buy link for this product, I'll just put the link to his online website and you can message him there and order one. Until next time, this is Miller's Mods signing off.